But Karibu, welcome to my humble abode. This is part 2. I just wanted to show you my living, dining space, and just share some thoughts on how and why I love this house. And I really want to stay into this house until I move to and reach my goal and get some land or move to another place, like what's it called? Like move to another location, maybe another country, who knows? So let's just get into a little bit of my journal and let's just get right into it. I just want to say thank you to my mother. My mother knew how to keep a clean house, and I do not mean surface clean. I mean deep cleaning, and that was not just once a week. Like, she made us keep up with the deep cleaning. So I mean moving couches, sweeping under the couch, bleaching and mopping the floors, up under, in the nooks and the crannies, and I appreciate it, because when you have a nice clean house, you really have a clear space, clear mind. And when I say deep, I mean deep. The same with who we are and what we're going through. We don't clean up on the surface. We go deep inside, and we really become aware of what's going on inside of us, and heal, and really begin to feel good. And when we feel good, we really look good. And I feel like that applies to our households as well. I'll mention another thing. When you don't do a deep clean, you do get parasites, or I would say bugs, up in your house. That was one thing we never had up in our house. And if there was even a sight of it, my mother was going in. We grew up in a house where you did not see roaches in the cabinets, ants anywhere. Like, she was that clean. Even in places where it just seems like that is like a normal part of life. But not in her household. She was not playing that. And now I ain't playing that either. And it's not even more so about the animals, because I see the function. The animals see there's a mess, they clean it up. Those types of animals are supposed to clean the earth. So I appreciate their function. But in my house, my function is not to be scared up in here seeing some little critters running around. But it's dysfunctional to not disinfect what these little children dropping crumbs and fruits and juices on the floor, because over time that they might just pick it up and eat it, and now they are infected because you did not disinfect. And I know that's a part of life, but we can prevent that in certain places and environments if we just clean correctly every single day. And that's why I hired help to help me keep it all up with all these babies. So what I don't appreciate is laziness. But I do appreciate now my boys and girls are learning how to functionally take care of a home. And I thank you, Mom, because now I can, because of your teaching and because of your example, I am a more functional mother, more functional teacher, and more functional businesswoman. And in the dining rooms, which is really convenient. So, like I shared in the last video, we can wash our hands, wash our fruit right there. And then right here, I have a bunch of storage. I have like a lot of our homeschool books, and on the bottom, I have all of our dishes that we use when we eat here. So he's going to grab some. What are you grabbing? Oh, you want to hide that because you gotta grab a knife. What do you need that for?
Trying to get a Lego out.
Trying to what?
Get a Lego
Lego out of what?
And then we use a knife to get it out.
Be careful. All right. So yeah, be careful. Don't hold it like that. Hold it down so you don't poke nobody. So yeah. So storage is key for me. Key. So, and especially because, you know, like it wasn't all super organized, but everything is clean. And sometimes it's just like, we just be busy with this big old family. I don't have a data to kind of keep up with stuff. We just want to get things done. And so it's like, when you have a family, you have storage, it's easy just to kind of like throw some things where they need to be, close it, clear space, clear mind. And then when you have the time, you can go back up in there, you know, get everything more organized how you want it organized, right? So, anyways, and then when I first walk in, this is my door here. When you first walk in, I have just, I mean, you're gonna see, I'm gonna clean all this stuff up, but this is real raw, you know what I'm saying? This is where we put all of our junk when we first come in. So yesterday we went to the beach. We came home at like 7:30. It was nighttime, and like you'll see here, some of our wet clothes. I didn't want to go outside. So our wet clothes, which was good, I rinsed the salt off of some of the sand and salt off of some of them right here. Normally I do it at the beach, but it was just late, it was nighttime. So anyways, I rinsed them off right here, and then I just put them right here before I went to bed. We just had breakfast too, so yeah, that's on the table. But yeah, when we came in, there's my basket from the beach. I took all them clothes out real quick, and normally, because I took everything out of there, this is our laundry bag when we go outside, so then I organize it, put it right in there. But anyways, yeah, and then I have my son's shirts. He's just going to dirty laundry because we came from the beach. And then I just got some miscellaneous items that I don't know where I want to put them yet. So that's what I mean about storage, though. That's my son's book. We got a random camera. Put that down. We got the AC remotes. They go in there. This doorbell is broken, so when the landlord gets here, I can let her know. And then this is just some random thing for when I hang up the curtains. This fell off, but hang up the curtains. I don't got no curtains. But this will be in here, so I know where it's at when I'm ready to get my curtains. Jaden, put them on now. So Jaden's gonna do that for you. And so, yeah, look, it's already halfway cleaned up. You see that? You see that? It works. Got my table right there, perfect. But I would love to have put up a nice big old mirror there. And then I have some shoes right there that need to just line up. And then someone's artwork. Hey Jay, you still want this picture of Spider-Man? Great job, by the way. Here you go. Great job. And so, yeah, moving on. So then you kind of, I kind of did just mention to you about the curtains. So yes, I love this space because, like, look at, okay, first of all, open concept. Look at that, it's the kitchen. And then there's a window. And then there's another window. And then there's another window. Like, so much natural light. It just brightens my day. And when the sun rises, it's right at this window, these windows over here. So it's so nice to sit right there on the couch and then just like, just chill and just stretch over there. And even on the porch, I'll chill, I'll stretch right there. It's so nice. So, yeah, I need to get some curtains. So yeah, head over to my Patreon if you like these types of videos. And, you know, subscribe and join, and it just helps me kind of do everything I need to do, as well as just help me, you know, continue to create this content, which I love to do, and it seems that everybody who's watching loves to watch it. So, but if you want to support and see more behind the scenes, then go ahead, then, you know, definitely consider joining. All right. I love that there's ceiling fans in every room. Well, I'm going to show y'all our nightlife, because at night, the light, well, first of all, I love these lights. You can't even see, but when we flick the lights, they turn blue. I'll show you in here. You see that? They blue. And then we have them in the whole living room, all the living room lights. So, like, you see that? It's blue. So at night, it's kind of dope, you know? It's fun. And then we have the other lights, too. Like, it's just like, I love lighting, because then it just makes life easier when you're doing things and you spend time with your family. And you have good lighting. I don't know, it's just like the sunlight. Everybody knows the difference. If you have a home, if you have terrible lighting, you know, like, you don't really want to be in that room at night. Yeah, ceiling fans in every single room. So ceiling fan right there in the dining space, ceiling fan right here in the living space. So it's nice when I don't need the AC on right now. And then I have AC. So yeah. And then I have a space where we can just sit down and chill. They can do their Legos. You see that? The desk there. They can play with their Legos. They can do any drawing, any writing, whatever they want to do right there. We're nice and comfortable. And I have a coffee table over there
which that, you know, me drinking coffee or not. But you see, we don't got a television. We never had a television since we moved here. Just in Jordan, the house has come furnished already, so there was televisions everywhere. That was dope about Jordan. But yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, head over to my YouTube channel and subscribe. Also, if you want to learn more about me, you can find more information at justasouljourner.com, where you can also book a consultation. I do consultations for travelers looking for a soft landing in Tanzania, so itineraries and all of that. I also am a virtual doula, so if you're looking for support on your unassisted birth or your birth abroad, hit me up. I got you. I also do consultations for families looking for a stress-free homeschooling strategy. And lastly, and exclusively for my Patreon subscribers, hit me up and let's just have a heart-to-heart. So thank you so much for all your support. You can head over to patreon.com. We can do this journey together. And until next time, peace.